Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 16 in the NFL. We're talking right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com, who has a record of 20-12 against the spread in his free picks in the NFL with us this year. And last year, he was 57%, over 57% with us as well. So Troy West, obviously, needless to say, has proven himself long-term, and he has chosen an interesting Seattle-Arizona game to cover this week. Troy West, thanks for being back with us.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Pete. I appreciate it. This is definitely a top play for me here, Pete. I really like this football game. We've just been outstanding, and in your videos, Pete, we've been outstanding at the website. Really encourage people to come take a look at allplayswin.com. Right now, I just can't find a hotter handicapper out there, Pete, and you're not going to find a better money management program out there and better customer service out there than allplayswin.com. Really encourage people to come take a look.
Well, your record absolutely speaks for itself, and it's been the middle and the end of the NFL season where you've come on particularly strong. So I'm listening to everything you say, and of course, you've proven yourself when it comes to Seattle area teams. So anytime you choose a Seahawks game, very interested to hear what you have to say. And this is interesting because Arizona, a 7.5 or 8-point home underdog, and considering how well they've played this year, both straight up and against the spread, it feels a little bit disrespectful to make them that big of an underdog. Obviously, Seattle's awesome, but now they're going on the road. I mean, you know, Arizona, I know they're starting Lindley at quarterback, but just in general, they're the kind of team that you just makes you nervous to bet against. We saw them. We saw that last week in their road game against the Rams, where a lot of people were picking the Rams in that one, and Arizona came, got the win. The line closed, I think, at 6. Right? The line made a major move against Arizona, and Arizona got the win and cover in that one. And they're now 8-2 against the spread over their last 10 games. And Seattle, you know, they're a good team against the spread as well. 3-0-1 against the spread over their last 4. But we saw their last game against San Francisco that, you know, Seattle seems to be appropriately priced when they're a big favorite, as they were last week. And here they are again, right now, plus 7.5 or 8. I think I take Arizona plus 8, even against Seattle and even with Lindley at quarterback. What do you think, Troy?
Yeah, Pete, I'm actually with you on this one. I thought when this line came out, Pete, I fully expected it to be around a -3 type of line. And I know it's really coming down to Lindley at quarterback, Pete. I think that's the biggest question mark. You look at the statistics of Lindley, they're just absolutely horrendous. And now he's got to make a start against the #1 secondary in all of football. And this secondary is clicking, Pete. You look at the stats, it's just been outrageous how good the Seattle defense has been over the last 5 or 6 football games. So I think that's why the line's where it's at. But I think the biggest thing is Arizona's defense is starting to really come along. They play so much better at home, Pete. I can't emphasize that enough, than they do on the road. I think methodically, I think Arizona will keep this game close. They'll find a way to keep it close. A touchdown and a half a point, way too many points here for right now, Pete, the #1 seed in the NFC, and they're at home in a primetime football game, getting 7.5. It really surprises me. I got to go with Arizona getting 7.5 points.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I wonder if this will be a public play, because when the public tends to like an underdog, it then tends to be a particularly bad play, and the favorite tends to have value. It's just that Seattle, we know that they have a big edge at home, and I'm assuming that we can chalk them up for a lower level of play here going on the road, right?
Yeah, it's really interesting to me, Pete. My biggest worry going into this football game, if Lindley turns the ball over a number of times, right. This could spell disaster. You know, Seattle, Russell Wilson's not going to turn the ball over. You know, Marshawn Lynch is very good with the ball. So on that side of things, it's going to probably come down to turnovers. Does Lindley have it in him to keep that ball safe? That is the biggest question mark going into this game. But I think, special teams wise, Arizona's great. Their defense is great. They're just so good at home. They really are. They have not lost a home football game this year. I like them in this spotlight. This crowd in Arizona hasn't had much to cheer about over the last decade or so. Sunday night at home against Seattle, they'll have something to cheer for. Would be shocked to see this game end up over a touchdown. I think it comes down to the wire.
All right, well, this will definitely be one of the games that I asked Brent from BetDSI this week about the action that he's taken on it, and right now plus 8 is a widely available market number. Troy West liking Arizona plus 8, and as of right now, I have to say I agree with him. Thanks so much, Troy.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.